Hi everyone and welcome to And So On. My name is Lisa and today I'm trying to figure out what to make for hashtag Make That Look 2020. Okay, so you guys know that Wit of Wit Makes and I have started hashtag Make That Look 2020, which is a challenge for sewists to simply take a cue from ready-to-wear clothes or designer clothes that you see online that you would love to buy, but you're gonna make it instead. And this could be anything from an exact replica that you wanna get exactly right, or just a jumping off point. So don't worry about making it exact. Really, it's just about going online, maybe looking on Pinterest, maybe looking on one of your favorite ready-to-wear websites and choosing a great piece that you're going to use as a jumping off point for a garment. And that could be a summer garment, or if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, of course, that could be a winter garment. All you have to do is go on Instagram, post your garment with a picture of the original. And if you know where that original is from, please do credit that photograph. And then tag hashtag Make That Look 2020. You can also tag either me or Wit or both of us so that we will see it. But anyone who puts Make That Look 2020 as a hashtag, we will definitely see it and enter you. You can win one of 3 patterns from themakerist.com, which has lots of different patterns from lots of different pattern companies, and also one PDF or printed pattern from Victory Patterns, which is one of my very favorites. Okay, so now I've got to figure out what I'm gonna make. And Whitney and I decided to both pick something from net-a-porter.com, which is a well-known kind of high-end clothing shop. But what I like about net-a-porter is not only do they carry lots and lots of designers, but they add lots of photos of their not projects, dresses and products. But they also put very high res pictures so you can really zoom in and see all the little details. And when you are trying to make something that is an homage to another design, I think it's important to really be able to see those details. Now, of course, we are not looking to copy something to sell to somebody else. We are not looking to take someone's intellectual property or anything like that. We're really just trying to use something as a jumping off point. So I have a bunch of possibilities. I have them on my iPad. I'm going to show them to you now. And then please do let me know below which one you think I should do.
Okay, so here we are in my Net-a-Porter account, and this is my wish list. So it is my shortlisted items that I've thought about for the challenge, and I'm going to show you my favorites. So this Bondi Born belted linen mini dress is obviously too mini for me. I would make it longer, but I do have some linen on the way from Meter Meter in this color. They call it paprika on Meter Meter. And I just think I love that covered button detail. I love the tie. I just think that could be really chic. This Dolce & Gabbana, I think, actually started the idea of the challenge for me because I found this and I just thought it was spectacular. And I have some linen viscose from Minerva in a beautiful orange blossom print that I think could go beautifully with this. It's not a hugely difficult make. I mean, you've got that back there with the shirring. And when I zoomed in on this bodice, I recognized that there is a tie that's going on top of the fitted bodice. So you do the bodice first, and then you put the tie. Could be cool. A piece apart has this striped crinkled cotton gauze midi dress, and even though this isn't the most high fashion version, it might be the most practical, to be totally honest. Especially in Spain in the summer, it gets so hot, you want something that's just cotton and light and that doesn't really touch your body too much, that just kind of floats over. And if I zoom in, I can see that it's got a nice detail there at the neck with a few buttons, but other than that, it's pretty straightforward. It's just gathered, it's sleeveless. You've got some, little details there, but nothing too difficult. Patbo has this very cool printed wall playsuit. I don't know for sure if it's my style, but I just saw it going so well with that linen viscose that I have. It's really interesting because there's little shorts underneath, but then you've got that long, very swirly high-low hem skirt. Yeah, I don't know. It would definitely be a showstopper for sure. When I zoomed in on this one thing that I noticed was that there is an invisible zipper that goes all the way down the back, and I guess you would just step into the shorts from the front, and then you can see there's a waistband there, and then gathers into the skirt. That would be a more involved make, but probably really, really interesting. Also from Patbo, there's this belted floral print crepe jumpsuit, which I thought was really cute. I love the neckline on it. I love the detail on the shoulder, the low back, the pockets. It could be really breezy, and I just like the look of it. It would be something nice to wear out in the evening. And there's also, if you look closely, there's a detail under the arm where it is open under the arm, which I thought was really interesting. So if we zoom in here a little bit, we can see that there are actually pleats there at the bodice under the bust. And then there's a self belt that has the stitching, top stitch detail around it. And then there's where you can see, do you see under the arm there? There's actually a peekaboo, and it's a cross of fabric. So I thought, again, very interesting, a little more challenging, but probably pretty rewarding as well. This one here, Agua by Agua Bendita, is probably a much more simple make. The spectacular part of this dress is that fabric. I believe all of those dragonflies are embroidered on. And but look at the swing of the skirt. It would be so lovely for summer. Quite simple, but quite spectacular as well. I think you could probably do some nice hand embroidery even without the dragonflies, just on the waistband and such. So that's why it's on the list. This one from Zimmerman, I just thought was really interesting. I really liked the shape of it. And when I zoom in on this bodice, I can see that it's really ruching on the sides and then those ties in the front. And I believe that it's all lined. Just would be a really interesting make. And of course, it also has the shirring in the back as well. So popular right now, and also adjustable straps. This one here from Pour les Femmes, the linen jumpsuit. I mean, how breezy and comfortable would that be for summer? I'm sure there are a ton of playsuit, jumpsuit patterns that I could, adjust a little bit. I can see the gathers here at the back. There's adjustable straps, on-seam pockets. Yeah, this could be amazing for sure. Now for my white options, I have this Heidi Klein frayed tiered linen midi dress, and I love that little cut it at the front. I love the crossed over back detail, the frayed tiers as you go down. Again, this has some details. I would say this probably be a medium difficult make. Some of the things on there are really interesting. I do have some cotton voile. This is, I think, is linen, but I would probably do it in a white cotton voile with maybe a lining. And again, this back detail is interesting. It looks like they've just twisted it and somehow put the straps through. I think this could be a good balance of not too difficult, but still with some skill and interest involved. Another white option is this one from Honorine, a little more covered up, which I do like for summer because I don't like to get too much sun. It's also lighter. This one is already in the cotton gauze, which is what I have. I would either have to line it or put something underneath it. I do love how it moves. I do love the shirt option or the shirt detail of this. I love the long front tie that you just kind of leave out. This to me is very French, clearly, Honorine, very French. Yeah, there's something about this that I really, really like. It's just a question if I could make it in a way that I could line it without worrying about it being too heavy. You can see the placket there, pretty straightforward. And there's little gathers too on that sleeve cap that give it that really nice detail. And then the cuff bands as well. Yeah, this would be really cute. Second to last, we have this dress from Acheval Pampa. And it's funny, this reminds me of the puffy shirt from Seinfeld. There's something about the collar on it and the sleeves. Maybe it's too much, but I don't know. There's something about it that's really cool. And as a jumping off point, it could be interesting. I like that front yoke. I love that, like I said, the collar, the high-low. Maybe I could still shorten the sleeves. I don't know. It might be a little much, but I think it's super cute. Lastly, only available on the app, not on the website, was this dress from Frankie Shop. And at first it looks really simple, but then it has this great back detail that I thought would be amazing. I love that, a little, again, to give yourself a little bit of air conditioning in the summer, a little breezy. The front still, though, nice and covered up. I would do this in probably a gray hemp. And if you zoom in, you can see that there is a bust dart there. But other than that, pretty simple and straightforward. Yeah, that's a contender.
Okay, guys, those are the choices. I probably should have narrowed it down even more before I saw you guys, but I wanted to share with you my process. And my process is I got a lot of ideas and a fair amount of fabric and just not sure what to do with it. So please let me know below what you think. Which one should I make? Which ones should I make? I've got all the way until July 7th because the challenge runs all the way now until July 7th. We've extended it a week. So if you would like to join in, please let me know below that you plan to join in. I would love, 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 love to see lots and lots of my subscribers in the hashtag Make That Look 2020 challenge. All right, you guys, that is it for today. I have some new makes coming up, some new makes to show you guys. I've already made, I think, 3 things since I last saw you, and I have one more almost done. And so I will share that really, really soon. Okay, I hope wherever you guys are, the sun is shining and you are sewing. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.